I like this film a lot. I like this film a lot. Really, really, yeah. Oh man, we were so young. We were playing younger. We were playing like, we were 21. We were playing like 17, 16, 17. And, yeah, no, 18 now, 16, 17 years old. And we were so young when I was watching this. But I like it a lot. It's really generous, this film, I think. Yeah. No? It's like very, we had such a good time doing it. We were a really small crew. We were like, something like 20 something people, traveling around the south of Mexico and going to Oaxaca, beautiful beaches, beautiful places, and this film has brought me some of my most beautiful, like the moments of that I've best ever been in terms of happiness. This experience of traveling with everyone after doing the promotion and making that strong bond and friendship with Alfonso, who I adore, and I think he's the best director. He's my, maybe I hope that he doesn't see this, but he's my mentor. He's my my good brother and also father sometimes. He would hate that, and but he's a lovely human being, and I admire him a lot. If I was a director, I would like to be like him. It's easy once you take your clothes off. It's just the notion of the preparation that makes you uncomfortable. Then doing it, once you're there, you do it, and it's fine, and you realize it's no big deal. And I remember the first day, it was a bit kind of, like, okay, fine, but once you take it off, it's it's done, and you also trust a lot the director, and as a man, it's kind of easier because you don't feel I don't know, I feel it's less, you feel less kind of vulnerable. You know what I mean? And as a woman, it's kind of harder because obviously, unfortunately, in most films, that is the only intention for a woman to participate in a film, to show something, to show skin. In some characters are only written for that, and that is most unfortunate because it's created this culture of also of like inhibitedness and kind of, and it doesn't allow it to flow. But I don't know. I think we're very fortunate not being from the United States in this case, because, and I say we all because in the United States it would be such an issue, like for actors to do this film, exactly this type of film, it would have been so difficult. They would have thought about it so many times over. They would have said, but they're gonna think that I'm a porn actor. They're gonna think that I'm this. They're gonna think that I'm that, and they're gonna classify me. They're gonna put me in a niche where I'm not gonna be. They're gonna pigeonhole me, and you just think, well, man, acting is acting, and acting is. I wanted to be an actor to be free. Really, that was my main intention, to be able to do what I want and to get away with whatever I do as well. Because you can always say, well, it was only acting. It wasn't real. I did know about him, of course. He's a, yeah. I had watched his films in Mexico, and I admire him a lot. I think he's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful director. And then how it all happened was that I just got a phone call and an approach by him, and he said, hey, I'm trying to do this film, da da da. And it'll be interesting if you can, if I can see you and just see you, and then maybe do a lecture and then maybe do a casting and stuff. And I was, of course, yeah, fine, perfect, let's do it. There's several things that were very difficult for me. One, the fact that it was in Spanish from Spain, and in those days, which is very different from the accent I speak. And then the also it was Pedro is very demanding, and he's very very acute with what he wants, so you just have to try everything and see what he wants, and he directs you. You let yourself be directed. And what's great about Pedro is that you would let yourself. I mean, I would let myself, but I think any actor would let yourself do anything with him in a way. Things that you wouldn't do necessarily with other directors. In terms, not in terms of shyness, of no, just because you think with other directors you would question it, you would ask, but why am I doing this, you know? But with Pedro, it's like if he asks you to do it, there's a reason for it, and there's a reason that is beyond your. You cannot see the wholeness of the film. You cannot see the world that he is creating, and if there's something he creates in every film, is a world. But in this film in particular, the character is the object of desire of the director in the film, so it's kind of where it revolves around. And I knew that in certain scenes I had to look. I mean, as a girl, I had to look as beautiful as possible, and stuff. And it costs a lot of work and a lot of hours in the makeup room, and also make hours in the spa, like getting all the facials and stuff. And it was kind of a lot of pampering and hard work, like Jennifer Lopez before the Oscars. It's a lot of work. I mean, she doesn't need that much work, but I did. It was crazy because I mean I had seen myself a lot before the film came out. I mean, like in obviously playing in the mirror, playing in the videotapes, looking at the scenes and stuff. So I kind of, I mean, I was surprised that I looked like a mix between like so many people. I mean, you just have to relate it to someone, you know, and obviously someone near my family, like my mother. I looked a bit like my mother, yeah.
Which is strange.
Which is strange, yeah, but at the same time, I mean, it's the most obvious. No, it would be strange if I looked like my dad. That would be that would be kind of weird.